2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Miami Heat. And taking a look here at the Heat, finally we get to stop talking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Feels like it's been a long offseason. Man, it looked for all the world like Chris Bosh was going to go to Houston when LeBron James went to Cleveland, but instead he stays with Miami.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosh at center. And it's Dang in at the small forward. Here's Mick Roberts. The shot's up. Good on the assist by Wade. Mick Roberts has got the first points up on the board here for the Heat. Well, the way Wade played early on his career, guys, how aggressively he attacked the rim and sacrificed his body, you knew that kind of play style would not last. And so, Steve, it looks like maybe he's adjusted a bit.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Kevin. He's become more cerebral. He's also, you know, in terms of attacking the rim, doesn't happen as frequently, but he picks his spots.
And here's Wade following the 3 from Kevin Durant. That's good.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And the Thunder, another 3.
And with Wade still getting to the hoop, you know, a lot of it, as you said, comes from his ability to keep defenders guessing with that really remarkable pump fake. I don't know if I've seen a player, certainly in the last 20 years, master the pump fake the way Dwayne Wade has. It's hard not to go for it.
Now here's Westbrook after Dwayne Wade's miss. From the arc, Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got 9.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
And Wade really has one of the best pump fakes in the game right now. Perhaps one of the best in league history. Defenders keep biting on it, even knowing how he likes to get in the lane.
For 3, Durant. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, they finally miss on their 4th shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
Chalmers with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. And it's Dang in the corner. Back to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he gets it to go. Mick Roberts has got his second basket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Jackson dishes to Perkins. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to return possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Now here's Wade. Dang passes to Wade. Back to Dang. Double team on Dang. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Wade penetrating. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, when he was new and the big three were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
And that is good. And that's now 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They need this. The rebound by McRoberts. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Inside to Bosch. Good. It's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got 4 assists now tonight.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Here's Morrow. Back to Adams. Bosch with some nice D.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. And it's Dang in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, Luol Deng was supposed to have a lot more help in Chicago as they got healthy, but injuries struck once again, and they were forced to ship Deng off to help in the next rebuilding project. First time Deng has ever played in a different uniform.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Luol Deng, Clark, one of only 5 Bulls in history to play in a 10th year with the team, the 4th leading scorer in their franchise's history.
And Kevin, Coach Thibodeau called him the glue of the team, the Velcro guy. But despite everything he'd meant to the organization, his free agency weighed heavily. He refused a significant extension offer, so they felt they had to go in a different direction.
Here's Wade. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Granger misses.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
And then Durant with the jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Now here's Wade. He's got 7, and the basket good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Under trailing by 7. Drive by Adams. Deflects the pass. Here's Dang. Granger with the screen for Dang. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Perry Jones comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Lamb in there for Durant. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Napier comes in for Dwayne Wade. The Thunder have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Jones. No good. Granger with the defensive effort. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Napier's got his first points of the night.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Miami ahead, ending the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Thunder trailing by 7. There were a lot of great things Steve accomplished last year by the Heat, both on offense and defense, but at times people would overlook that defense.
Well, they played tremendous defense. I mean, maybe not as consistently as they have in the past, but, you know, to be as good as they were, you have to be great defensively, and I think sometimes that goes underappreciated.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineup. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Anderson. Napier is out there with Norris Cole. Then there's Haslam, and it's Granger in at the 3 slot. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Westbrook. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way.
You know, the numbers don't really jump out at you, pop at you regarding the Heat's defense last year. But, you know, sometimes it's not necessarily what you do, but when you do it. And the Heat were pretty good at getting big stops when they needed to. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Passes it to Lamb. It's stolen. Here's Cole. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Well, a lot of the Heat's numbers might be skewed because they played a lot of high-scoring games at a high tempo. But when you have the athletic talent that they have, you better believe they're tough defensively.
And Perry Jones gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. The shot by Wade, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Serge Ibaka, such a big piece of this Thunder team. Kevin Durant said, I really watched him grow as a man and definitely as a basketball player. He's grown by leaps and bounds. He's always thought like a champion. He works extremely hard. We're just happy to be around him. And guys, Ibaka, a great fit in the gym rat culture of OKC.
He sure is. Thanks, Doris. Jones dishes to Westbrook. That's good.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Miami leading by 9. The drive by Wade. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. Dwayne Wade last season drawing motivation from Kevin Durant. Durant said that his former teammate James Harden had passed Wade as one of the top 10 players in the league.
Yeah, and Wade vowed to make Durant respect his place in history. Durant said, hey, don't tell me, show me. And some back and forth before the season even began between the two stars. Very interesting.
And Wade, as with all great players, has tremendous pride. And he's dealt with knee problems. As he's dealt with his knee problems, he's listened to those doubters who say he's too old, too injured, too slow to be a factor. And I wouldn't be surprised if those words have been used as motivation by Dwayne Wade.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Chalmers with it, picked up by Collison. Wade passes to Bosch. Back to Wade. Pass to Bosch. Tries to save it. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And the Heat resting Wade strategically last season. He sat out a lot of back-to-back games trying to keep him healthy. One thing's for sure, when he's on the court, he's still one of the best in the league.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Here's McRoberts, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Miami. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Bosch, a screen on Westbrook. Shoots from the right block. Rejected by Jones. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And it's 13 points for Wade. Thunder trailing by 15.
When you face the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the things defensively that you have to prioritize is keeping them out of transition. This team is long and athletic, and if they get out in the open court, you're in big trouble.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Oh! Count it!
What a shot.
Oh, my, I can't believe what I just saw. Did you see that? There was no need for the heat, and yet he still made it. Absolutely incredible.
And Durant with the block.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Perry Jones. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kevin Durant.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Wade with it. 13 points in the game. Here's the screen. On the wing, Dang. From deep. Here's Bosch. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Heat have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
They have a very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line. About 76% a year ago.
Chris Bosh, in some ways, had been the overlooked, underrated member of the Big Three in Miami, but extremely valuable. A nice complimentary scorer and understated defensively. But with LeBron gone now, he becomes more of a focal point offensively.
Now here's Wade. Kicks to Chalmers. To the paint. There's a screen. And it's Bosch in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 6 assists now in the game. And Chris Bosh posted up a lot more, it seemed, to Clark in Toronto and Miami. It would become primarily a face-up threat.
And I think that's where he's most comfortable, Kevin. More of a slender build. He takes advantage of his quickness more than his strength, so facing up is really where he's been most effective.
They get it back. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Bosch has got 14.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Now Westbrook. He has 5. With 1 on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through one half,